What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. And yeah guys, today's video is the first official video of May, Eid Mubarak. And yeah, I think it's also Star Wars month, so May the 3rd be with you. I've been instructed by the higher ups that my intros are too long, so we're just going to jump into today's video. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. But guys, before we get further into today's topics, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by Albert. For me guys, traditional banks just aren't cutting it anymore. There's hidden fees scattered literally everywhere, making it cost way more than it's worth. The Albert debit card, however, is completely different from any bank account guys that you have ever used. Number one, Albert is free to sign up and it's easy to use. You get 5 to 20% cash back on purchases from places like McDonald's, Walmart, and Starbucks. And Albert doesn't charge you any maintenance fees or force you to hold a minimum balance. But as I've said before guys, the best feature in my opinion is the Genius feature. Finances can be hard and stressful, especially when you don't know anything about it. Albert's team of financial experts called Geniuses will examine your money situation. They'll help you devise a plan, and they are always available if you just have a question or if you just get stuck. So yeah guys, what are you waiting for? You guys can support the channel and click the link in the description box or go to albert.com/omni to download the Albert app today. For a limited time, when you guys open a checking account and connect a qualifying direct deposit, you'll get $150. Again guys, that's albert.com/omni, and again, special thanks to Albert for sponsoring today's video. So Hit Start said In Space with Markiplier Part 2 came out. That's correct guys. Talk about Marky Moo all the time on this channel, and if you guys don't know, he has a YouTube original called Markiplier in Space, and Part 2 officially dropped as of yesterday. So if you guys want to play, if you guys want to watch this YouTube original with Markiplier, go ahead and head to his channel. It's right there and available for you guys to interact with. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, Sykkuno, a bunch of you guys asked me to talk about this just really fast. Artesian filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Do you guys remember? We've talked about it if you're watching my channels. Artesian Builds was this PC company that basically got canceled by Twitter because they didn't want to give away their free PCs to people who won just because those people who won didn't have enough clout. It got started trending on Twitter. People got big baby rage mad. The CEO or the guy, whoever it is from Artesian Builds, came up and made an apology like a YouTuber, and then people started saying that they were going to buy them out, and then at the end of this entire drama, the whole thing, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Dang, sucks to suck, but it is what it is. So this was pretty huge, Trev, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. Ludwig had a poker tournament for $1 million, in which he invited a whole bunch of famous people, some people who are very famous in poker, and a lot of other famous streamers and YouTubers, to do a $1 million poker game, and Mr. Beast and Alexandria Botez ended up big. So if you guys already just want to come to the results here, Alexandra, who I believe is the streamer who is most popular and known for her chess skills. She won $456,000. Jesus Christ. Mr. Beast was there as well, up $438,000. Ludwig up $400,000. Dang, imagine running your own tournament and then just walking away with $400K. That's godlike. Ninja was there. The Ninja won $144,000. There's some funny clips that I'll play with you guys as well that includes Tim. You got Tom and Phil. XQC ended up losing $100K. Slime ended up using $150K. And then Alan, I don't know who Alan is, but god damn, lost $1.1 million. Like, I'm assuming that that's money that they were able to afford to lose. But they were playing poker, Texas Hold'em, no limit. So, you know, you can push and as much as you want. I don't know what the buy-ins are though. So one of the highlights, you guys remember this infamous clip by Ninja? It was November 27th, 2018, almost 4 years ago. He said, "Hey, fighting / smash community, I got something cooking up for you." And you had your boy DK with the ooh. Which has long since become a meme, because ever since he made this tweet, literally nothing ever happened between Ninja. Nothing ever ended up cooking, and it just became a meme about talking about like, hey, I got something cooking up for you. Whenever you're gonna do something, but then nothing happens from it. Well guys, it appears that Ninja just revealed the history behind his famous Smash community tweet on Ludwig's poker stream. I think he's already talked about this in the past, but I guess maybe he did a little bit more here on the poker thing. Said allegedly he was planning to add $500,000 to the Evo prize pool until Nintendo shut him down.
Smash community, all right?
Listen, bro, I've been waiting. Dude, we know that was on Nintendo, not me.
The streets are wondering.
That was on Nintendo, not me.
You know what? The worst thing is I believe you 100%.
It's 100%
Absolutely.
the case.
Dude,
yeah.
all I wanted to do was create a massive tournament, and I literally wanted to just juice Evo like 500K. But I wanted to get Nintendo's permission.
I know.
And,
no, I'm not gonna tilt that, but
they ghosted us.
85% chance.
Like, Smash
There's
community,
ghosting
not
and there's
for a while,
actively
no.
against.
Yeah. We talked about
Yeah,
this.
no, man, dude, I love the fighting community.
All right, so basically saying like, yeah, Nintendo doing what Nintendo does best and stopping the Smash community from thriving. Another interesting clip that people were playing was this one clip between Slime and Phil Hellmuth. Slime is what people call is Ludwig's friend, but he's also a streamer as well, funny dude. And there's also Phil Hellmuth, who I believe is a very popular poker player as well. And this basically happened in 3 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it was a little shicey because Slime ended up losing a lot of money based on the fact that they thought that Phil folded. I'll just play it really fast.
I'm all in.
Slime moved all in.
They're like a live 30.
So Slime all in on ace 6. Phil has ace 9.
Lost 14 hands in a row, and it's just a picture of him with his glasses.
XQC being XQC.
Yeah, that's right now. And then the camera gets close.
Phil doesn't know, by the way. He's all in, but he doesn't know that he's winning.
Fuck.
I just have no idea what to do.
And the pot is 50,000.
Show the table.
And Helmuth just folded the best hands.
Yeah, it's just
You down a show?
I have ace 9, yeah.
Oh my god, what'd you do that? You folded.
Excellent.
Oh
wait, I thought you folded.
no.
Did you not fold?
No, I didn't fold. I'm thinking.
Did you see his hand?
Oh, man.
A6.
So just to pause, if you guys don't know Texas Hold'em, okay? So there's a 2, there's an 8, and an ace. And since Slime and Phil both have aces high, there's a 6 and 9. Phil would probably win with a 9 at the moment, unless a 6 has been played. That's why he has an 85% chance to play. And the pot is $50,000. So yeah, Slime just basically showed his cards to Phil, and Phil now knows that he has the much better hand. So yeah, so people were thinking that maybe that Phil did fold or not, but ended up happening was Phil gave it back and told him to pay $5,000 to the pot, and they can just clear it off instead of just losing like all the money all in for $35,000. Guys, this is the last clip that I'll play of the night. It happened between Phil again and Ninja. The pot is at $100,000, and Ninja is in $50,000 all in with 7s, double 7s, okay? This is prior to any draws. There's no cards that have been put out there. He just went all in with 7s. I don't think that's an all-in card. I think 2 7s is good, but it's not better than obviously what Phil has, which is 2 jacks. Ninja is already down right now, 22%. It sounds like he was trying to call Phil's bluff, but Phil had, again, a pair of jacks.
I think there's a chance here, Ninja.
I think there's a chance for him.
Can Ninja?
So their hands are out.
But I
One.
been outside the night if I don't hit 7, so.
Oh my god. Okay. So again, this is so Phil is now 99% chance likely to win with a king, an ace, and a jack. Just simply because of the fact that there's a jack that just got there, so now he has 3 jacks. Whereas Ninja just has 2 7s, he has absolutely freaking nothing. He would need 2 7s or which is completely almost impossible, or what you're about to see right now.
That's pretty good flop.
He has a 1% chance of winning here.
A 10.
Went up. Now it's 94%, 6%. It's an ace, jack, king, queen, but now it's being threatened that there might be a straight coming onto here. Straight being, or not a straight, I'm sorry, but full house.
I'll suck a dick for a 10. Magic, why keep looking at me whenever I make those types of remarks, man? Hey.
Magic, if you want a good night.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a 1% chance.
Blur the screen, Feldman.
Hey, Phil, did you want that money? Yo, Magic, you're about to have a...
Phil is not happy either. You see Ninja stared at him. Oh my god.
Phil Helmuth.
I'm pretty sure that face became a meme. Phil not happy because he literally just lost a 99% chance of winning $100,000. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's some of the highlights for the Ludwig poker tournament that happened for $1 million. If you watched any of it, let me know how you feel about it. A lot of memes came from it, a lot of information came from it, and a lot of fun came from it. So this is pretty big news in Twitch and gaming and streaming news. Fubi and a bunch of you guys asked me to talk about this really fast. Sykkuno switches from Twitch to YouTube. You guys don't know who Sykkuno is. He's a Twitch streamer, streams a lot with OTV. I don't don't think he's an actual member of OTV. But yeah, cool guy. He always laughs like this, covering his mouth. Has a huge fan base, known for playing Valorant and also playing recently Grand Theft Auto. And yeah, just swell guy. He was there during the Among Us phase with Disguised Toast and Pokimane and all of them. Well, he is officially leaving Twitch after news has come out already about Twitch, about how they're like slashing their rates and making it harder for like big partners to actually get a cut of their money. He has announced that in this video right here, which I won't play because it will have copyrighted music, but he's going to be leaving Twitch and going to YouTube Gaming, which is, you know, pretty huge. He's joining the likes of like Valkyrie, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Disrespect, Ludwig. So a lot of people are basically moving over from Twitch to YouTube. And a follow-up from this story, Drew said Twitch streamers jumping ship to YouTube. There is a clip somewhere with my boy Disguised Toast, who is also I don't know if he's streaming on Twitch or YouTube. I think he's on Facebook. But saying that there are going to be at least 5 more Twitch streamers moving over to YouTube probably as of this year.
I know of at least 5 more people going over, which is a lot, honestly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Chat, go ahead and guess who the 5 are.
But if he knows them, then it could be part of his circle. People from OTV, who knows? We'll see as time goes by. So Gerald said, welcome honorary Filipino. Oh my God, that feels good. I'm an honorary Filipino. That's hot. What made you try Jollibee, and what do you think of the food? Followed by Isu saying, it's also BDG's birthday today, the 3rd. Can you please say happy birthday to him if you put him the video? Yo, happy birthday, BDG. So guys, if you don't know, recently I went to the most popular Filipino restaurant chain, you know, place that you can probably think of. There's like 63 locations in the United States, and yeah, I've never been there in my entire life, and no, a good friend of mine told me that I need to go try it out, especially since I'm a foodie, and took these 2 pictures right here. It said first time eating Jollibee and it was good. I had the fried chicken with the gravy, I had the burger with the whatever special sauce that comes with it, I had the spaghetti with the hot dogs in it and the cheese, and the spaghetti sauce wasn't like Italian, it was sweet. I had the pineapple juice, I had the peach mango pie, which was absolutely delicious. I would have eaten more. I still need to try the chicken sandwich. But yeah, it was my first time trying it. I absolutely loved it. There's one like literally in my area in the DMV, which I'm excited for, so I'm gonna go there again. I feel like the quality of the chicken was really good. It wasn't like Popeyes. Like, it was better than Popeyes chicken, I felt like. It felt like fresher. It wasn't like extra crispy, or it could have just been my location. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going back to Jollibee. When I posted this tweet, it seems like all the Filipinos everywhere came out, like the entire Philippines came and said, hey, what's up, Omni? How's it going, bro? Welcome to the family. Welcome to the crew. So if you're watching this and you're Filipino, you're from the Philippines, hey, thanks for allowing me to be a part of the crew. So guys, we have some really big gaming news really fast that I'll try to summarize for you guys. Crescent, and a lot of you guys said big acquisition the other night, and it leads to a tweet from Wario64 that says this: Embracer Group has entered into an agreement to acquire studios Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Square Enix Montreal, and a catalog of IPs including Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Thief, Legacy of Kain, and more than 50 back catalog games from Square Enix Holding. And it kind of reads here really quickly, while the purchase isn't final, this is just an agreement to acquire them until everything is signed off later in the year. The announcement press release says that if approved, it will be a USD $300 million deal. Jesus, for the $300 million, Embracer will get a hold of the studio's Crystal Dynamics, which we just mentioned, around 1,100 employees worldwide, the catalog of IPs, which I also just mentioned, and yeah, Jesus Christ, for $300 million. I cannot believe such a huge acquisition just happened, like just randomly, like late at night. This is pretty massive. Those of you normies who don't know what Square Enix is, by the way, it's like the guys that make Final Fantasy. They were previously Squaresoft, and so almost every major RPG that you can think of, Square Enix probably had their hands on, so just in case you guys didn't know. The article continues saying, perhaps knowing that the first question most folks would have a following deal like this was, so what's happening with those series? Embracer press release says, acquisition brings a compelling pipeline of new installments from beloved franchises and original IPs, including a new Tomb Raider game. The acquisition builds an Embracer's mission of creating and leading independent global gaming and entertainment ecosystem. Embracer has been particularly impressed by the studio's rich portfolio of original IP housing brands with proven global potential such as Tomb Raider and Deus Ex, as well as demonstrating the ability to create AAA games with large and growing fan bases. They are compelling opportunities to organically grow the studios to maximize their commercial opportunities, suggesting that the IPs are going to be put to good use because they are valuable in itself. Followed by, so why sell? Well, Square Enix's own press release said this: the transaction will assist the company in adapting to the changes underway in the global business environment by establishing a more efficient allocation of resources, which will enhance corporate value. Blah, blah, blah. This is such a stupid way of basically just saying that they're trying to get into some blockchains, most likely in NFTs. It says here, growth in the company's core businesses and the digital entertainment domain is what they're calling it. In addition, the transaction enables the launch of new businesses by moving forward with investments in fields including blockchain, AI, and the cloud. So yes, Squaresoft, Square Enix, they sold all of that stuff just so they can take all of that money in allocations and invest into the blockchain. Imagine having to put up on your CV that you sold Tomb Raider to at least partially fund some blockchain stuff. This person from Kotaku says. So kind of the TLDR of this situation that a lot of people are coming to conclusion of is that Square Enix is basically getting rid of the Western division of their video games so that they can focus on the Eastern, aka the Japanese division of their games. That's why you only see titles that were basically originally based from the West, like Tomb Raider. What a lot of people were finding surprising about this acquisition is that $300 million seems to be very cheap for the acquisition of all of these IPs. And Bracer is also a gaming company that owns a lot of franchises and games as well. So yeah, feeling like they could have sold it for much more, but this is kind of like almost like a dump, just because I'm assuming that Square Enix does not believe that these IPs will perform well, or they have already been underperforming. So Winter Pill, and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. I know it's politics, and we don't like talking politics on my channel, but this is pretty big news, enough that you guys should probably at least need to know what is going on and have all of the facts. Winter Pill said Roe versus Wade is about to be overturned, and it leads to a tweet that here it says from Politico that says the Supreme Court has voted to strike down Roe versus Wade, according to an initial draft majority opinion written by Justice Samuel Alito and obtained by Politico. Quote, we hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled, Alito writes. Now, this is a huge deal for two reasons. Number one, this is about abortion laws when it comes to women's and their rights to their own bodies. This is something that the Supreme Court is basically striking down, which is absolutely astronomical in terms of just overturning political views and political thoughts and what people believe what, you know, women should be doing with their bodies and the rights that they have towards it. So this is a huge cutback for women's rights. But number two, what makes this also huge is this is the first time in apparently, you know, United States history where a Supreme Court justice ruling or decision prior to it actually officially happening has gotten leaked. So somebody somewhere spread it out that information before it became officialized. I think it's still going to take like a month or two for people to make decisions. And the fact that this information has already been kind of leaked, people feel is going to basically weigh on some of the opinions people are going to be making in the future when it comes to it. So it's those are the two big reasons why this is happening, why it's a big deal. Twitter basically said this is the top trending for the news for the day, said according to a report by Politico, a leaked draft document written by Justice Samuel blah blah blah. We read that. Politico reports that in the draft majority opinion document dated February 10th, Justice Alito wrote that the Constitution makes no reference to abortion and no such right is implicitly protected by any constitutional provision. If the law is overturned, states would be able to decide whether to restrict or ban abortion. As I scroll down here, US Today said, what does this mean for future civil rights cases? Legal experts say the reasoning in this draft decision could lead to the Supreme Court to overturn other civil rights protections, including gay marriage, and just let the states decide. Continuing, what happens next on the Supreme Court abortion decision? We wait. The court is expected to rule on this specific case in about 2 months. It's possible the court could rule differently than what the draft opinion says. Continuing, what will happen if Roe versus Wade is overturned? What states will ban abortion? And which they said, if the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade, states would be free to make abortion illegal, which we just said. Nearly half of the states already have laws in place that would take effect immediately upon the ruling. And guys, as of this morning, President Biden had this to say about it, said for immediate release, statement by President Biden on reported Supreme Court decision draft, May 3rd, 2022, that's today. It reads, we do not know whether this draft is genuine or whether it reflects the final decision of the court. With this critical caveat, I want to be clear here on 3 points about the cases before the Supreme Court. First, my administration argued strongly before the court in defense of Roe versus Wade. We said that Roe is based on a long line of precedent recognizing the 14th Amendment concept of personal liberty against government interference with intensely personal decisions. I believe that a woman's right to choose is fundamental. Roe has been the law of the land for almost 50 years, and basic fairness and the stability of our law demand that it not be overturned. Second, shortly after the enactment of the Texas Law SB 8 and other laws restricting women's reproductive rights, I directed my Gender Policy Council and White House Counsel's office to prepare options for administration response to the continued attack on abortion and reproductive rights under a variety of possible outcomes in the cases pending before the Supreme Court. We will be ready when any ruling is issued. And finally and lastly, third, if the court does overturn Roe, it will fall on our nation's elected officials at levels of government to protect a woman's right to choose. And it will fall on voters to elect pro-choice officials this November. So Biden basically saying that if this is the case and it does get overturned, then it falls back on the people to basically vote the people that you want in office in order to make things what you want it to be or not make it what you want it to be. At the federal level, we will need more pro-choice senators and pro-choice majority in the House to adopt legislation that codifies Roe, which I will work to pass and sign into law. So yeah, guys, those are the facts and those are the big information that's coming from this whole Roe versus Wade overturning about women's rights. And left and the right are obviously fighting on Twitter nonstop. It is very huge in terms of the political show where people believe that, yeah, the abortion needs to be more controlled and it needs to be prohibited, and other people believing that no, it's the women's body, their rights, and they should not be taken away. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it. I'm not here to tell you what to think, just presenting you guys with the facts and letting you guys know just so you can know. Alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Okay, I'll see you guys again sometime this week, most likely. And yeah, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy, brush your teeth, because I can spell it across the screen. Floss, and I'll tell you guys some more stuff that's going on in my life later on this week as well. So, you know, I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy, stay safe. Peace.